Dark secrets of the world's most isolated island. Have you ever heard of an island that is thought to be the most remote in the world? Have a great time on Bouvet Island, which is hidden in the South Atlantic Ocean and is frozen over. But what scary things are hidden below the ice? Bouvet Island is more than just a barren rock. It has scary ghost stories, strange signals, and a story about a lost mission that never came back. People often say that Bouvet Rock, a small rock in the South Atlantic Ocean that no one lives on, is one of the most remote places on Earth. This large, remote landmass is governed by Norway. It is about 1,600 kilometers, 1,000 miles, north of Antarctica, and 2,500 kilometers, 1,600 miles, from South Africa, the closest continent. Bouvet Island may look like a barren, empty rock, but it has dark secrets, a troubled past, and strange events that interest both adventurers and scientists. How Bouvet Island was found. The French traveler Jean-Baptiste Charles Bouvet de Lozier found Bouvet Island for the first time in 1739. The island is named after him. At the time, people thought the southern continent existed, so Bouvet went on a journey to find it. Instead, he found this lonely, unfriendly island that wasn't claimed by any country at the time. Even after it was found, Bouvet Island was mostly uninhabited for more than 100 years. Norway officially claimed the island in 1825. This claim was the start of the island's complicated past. Over the years, different people have tried to explore and take advantage of it, the land and the weather. Bouvet Island is about 49 square kilometers, 19 square miles, in size, and is mostly covered by a huge iceberg, which makes it one of the least friendly places on Earth. The rough landscape of the island includes steep cliffs, volcanic rock, and ice fields that make it very difficult for anyone to visit. The weather on the island is very bad, and the average temperature rarely goes above 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Strong winds, heavy snowfall, and steady fog are what it's known for. The island is only known as uninhabited because people have never lived there because of the harsh temperature, a place with strategic value. Because of its important location, Bouvet Island is of interest to many governments. Norway has claimed it and made it a nature reserve, even though no one lives there. Being so far away from everything else could be helpful for study and military operations, especially when it comes to exploring Antarctica. The potential of a resource. Even though Bouvet Island is not a very friendly place to live, people are interested in its natural riches. Scientists have looked into it because people think it has a lot of minerals and good fishing. However, these efforts have not led to any major business projects. The strange ice cave. The ice cave, a beautiful rock formation found by explorers and scientists, is one of the most interesting things about Bouvet Island. The cave is inside the island's glacier and goes deep into the ice, making it a unique place to study glaciology and climate change. Unknown phenomenon. Researchers have said that strange things have happened inside this ice cave. Some scientists have said they heard strange sounds reverberating through the tunnel, and others have said they felt like they were being watched. People have come up with ideas about what might be hiding under the ice, like aliens or life forms from other worlds. The expedition that got lost. There are more dark secrets on Bouvet Island because of a story about a lost mission. In 1956, a Norwegian scientific expedition went to the island to learn more about its unique environment and to study it. A terrible storm hit the area though, and the mission took a tragic turn. The team had to take shelter in their study vessel. The mission was never seen or heard from again after the storm was over. People searched for a long time, but they never found any sign of the crew or their gear. The mysterious disappearance of this mission is still a scary reminder of how harsh the island is and how dangerous it is to explore its faraway areas. Secret codes and modern exploration. Recently, Bouvet Island has gotten a lot of attention for the strange things that happen there with radio signs and secret messages. Amateur radio operators have said they have received strange messages coming from the island, which has led to interest and guesswork about where they came from. Some people think that these signals might come from the lost mission, while others think they might be from aliens. Because the island is so remote, It has become a popular place for conspiracy theories. For example, some UFO fans say that Bouvet Island could be a base for UFO activity, the effects on the environment. Even though no one lives on Bouvet Island, it has environmental problems that put its fragile nature at risk. The landscape and plants and animals on the island are being affected by climate change, higher temperatures, and the melting of glaciers. Efforts to protect nature. Norway has put in place strict conservation measures because they know how important it is to protect Bouvet Island's unique nature. Since the island is a wildlife reserve, people are not allowed to do anything that could harm its delicate ecosystem. These efforts are very important to keep Bouvet Island intact as a natural place for birds and other animals to live. Ghost stories and strange tales. Because Bouvet Island is so far away, explorers and travelers have made up ghost stories and other folk tales about it. People who are brave enough to go close to the island have heard stories about ghostly figures, strange lights in the sky, and creepy sounds. One very well-known story says that the island's shores are haunted by the ghosts of sailors who died at sea. Folklore says that the souls of people who died in the dangerous seas around Bouvet Island will forever wander the frozen landscape, looking for comfort from their icy grave. How technology plays a part in exploration. New ways to learn about Bouvet Island and its secrets have become possible thanks to progress in technology. Researchers have been able to study the island's geography and collect data without putting people in danger by using drones, remote sensing, and satellite images. These new technologies have shown parts of the island that were not known before, like ice caves and geological forms that were hidden. As researchers keep looking into Bouvet Island, they might find more tales that have been kept secret for hundreds of years. The allure of being alone. Scientists, explorers, and travelers from all over the world are still drawn to Bouvet Island's harsh conditions, isolation, and dark secrets. Its mysterious presence reminds us of the wild beauty of nature and the secrets that are still out there to be found. Adventure tourism. Bouvet Island isn't a popular place for tourists to visit, but people who like to be alone are interested in going there. Some expedition companies offer special tours to faraway places, like Bouvet Island, where brave tourists can feel the thrill of exploration for themselves. What will happen to Bouvet Island? Climate change is causing problems for many species around the world, and Bouvet Island will be no exception. Scientists are keeping a close eye on the glaciers and weather trends on the island to learn more about how global warming affects this faraway place. The island may reveal its hidden treasures and mysteries through ongoing study and exploration in the coming years. But the very isolation that has kept Bouvet Island's unique environment may also keep the outside world out, keeping its secrets safe. Bouvet Island is one of the most mysterious and closed-off places in the world, with its dark secrets and spooky past. Ever since it was first found in the 18th century and has been the site of lost missions and mysterious signals, the island has fascinated people who want to find out what it really means. As explorers and scholars dig deeper into the island's mysteries, they are reminded of the beauty and power of nature, as well as the dark secrets that may always be hidden in the ice and rock of Bouvet Island. Don't miss out on more thrilling explorations. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us as we uncover hidden mysteries, extraordinary stories, and the wonders of the world, one adventure at a time.